Well, John's picked another wonderful park up for us. It's absolutely beautiful around here. Don't know where we're going, so we'll just kind of follow the path because I'm sure there's a little river around here. Someone likes it. You like it? Come on this way.
Oh, it's a warm one today. 29 degrees inside. It's a bit warm.
Yes.
Sweaty bits.
Yes. I'm in my cupboard ready for a new t-shirt already, and it's 10:30.
Yeah, and Cooper's already in his cooling jacket. And we've got all the fans on. There. Got my little fan on as well. Oh yes. So yeah, I think it's time to get on the road and get that AC running.
I think so too.
Yeah. So we're off to London today, so campsite for 3 days, which means we can actually get the awning out and the chairs out and be outside. It's important being outside. What do you think about being outside?
I like outside.
I like outside, she says.
Outside is better, as long as there's a breeze.
Yeah.
And I've shaved my legs.
Oh right, okay then. Where we're going, was it near Hampton Court Palace?
Yeah.
Near Twickenham, Walton on Thames?
Walton on Thames,
yeah, something like that anyway.
We're so good at where we're going.
Oh yeah, we know everything. So yeah, see you there.
Come sing it to me. Oh, come sing it to me. Oh, and I'll sing it to you yeah, I'll sing it to you.
Love the sunshine. Just sat out. It's beautiful. Got a coopy. Being a bit hot, but then look. Coming to ruin my sunbathing. I tell you.
Oh, it's so warm today. But on the plus side, I have got the ice maker next to me on the Power Oak, so I can literally have ice outside whenever I want, which when it's 36 degrees or something like that, it's helpful, really helpful.
Another sunny day in London land ish. We're inside the M25, that's classed as London, isn't it?
Kind of.
Yeah, Walton on Thames, on this beautiful camping and caravanning club site, and it's baking. It is not bacon. I'd like bacon. We're actually having bacon for dinner, but it is baking. And as you probably saw, if there was any footage from yesterday at all, I had to change my t-shirt twice because of yes, wetness. I use my own deodorant, as you know. I'll make my own. So I'm going to top this up today, and the good thing about it is obviously there's no chemicals in it. You know exactly what's in there. I can't remember the last time I smelt funny when I was sweating. However, it's not nice having the wet patches. So my lovely daughter, hi Jim, has given me a suggestion, because she does all of this stuff and she's the one that got me into it in the first place. So it's in the name of an underarm. So basically, it is a piece of muslin cloth like this with corn flour. Yes, the white stuff that you thicken gravy up with, and some essential oils. To do this, I've got myself a little measuring cup to be able to hold the fabric open so I can put the corn flour in it. I've got my good old corn flour tub ready, and I have my essential oils, which is my Women's Balance one, so hopefully that should work out nicely. So There's not that much in there. I think it's probably, I'd say, a teaspoon and a bit. I do really like the smell of that, so that's good. Gather it all together, and I've just got a bobble. And then, you see that? So that's quite cool. And then you're good to go. Fairly sure you don't need to see me use it, but bye bye wet pits. I do get to talk about the best things in here, don't you reckon, Beb?
Wet pits. But you'd rather talk about Brad Pitt, wouldn't you?
Ooh, no, you're not my type.
Really?
No.
Wow, what's wrong with you?
What's
It was like everyone's dream boy.
Oh no.
Really?
No, I'm more of a... if it's Team Clooney or Team Pitt, I'm definitely on Team Clooney.
Oh, okay.
Brad Pitt looks a little bit like a rat. No offence, Brad Pitt, or anybody that likes him.
People still ask about what we do for fresh water on the road, and we use a Berkey filter. Holds just over 5 litres of water, and then we have these little tubs that we reuse to collect the water in. Put the water in the top there. It's got what they call candles. Only 2 of them though, not 4. No 4 candles. The water is obviously filled in there, filters through the candles into there, and it's free from like pretty much all the nasty stuff that you don't want, and flavours and tastes and all that kind of stuff. And you get out really, really, really nice kind of alpine fresh style drinking water. The only thing we did change, we changed the stainless steel tap on there because it came with a plastic nasty one. I don't know about you lot today, but it's hot. 37 degrees did it get to today?
Oh, you were a grumpy grumpus, you were. Oh.
I admittedly, I mean you all should know this by now, but I hate the heat. And today did get hot. I think we had the cab aircon on recirc as well, so it recirculates just the cold air to make it even colder, and the fan was on like full speed, and I was just about cooling.
I was getting my cardio.
Yeah, Mandy was actually sat outside telling me she's going to go inside now because she's too cold.
It's chilly.
And Cooper and I love this fan because it's got 2 speeds on it, and it really, really, really pushes out some air. Works off 12 volt, doesn't really use a lot of power as well. And if you are interested, yes, we are watching our current favourites.
Saying that.
So watch. I mean, these two put out some epic content.
We didn't actually know what we're coming into. However, it's really, really worth the €2. Yeah.
So if you haven't watched them before, it's Flora and the Novice Explorers, and it's Meg and Cal. They're currently in Sardinia, so you got to watch them. So yeah, give them a shout. You like them as well, don't you?
I do really like them.
Yeah,
I do.
and they're actually nice people as well. We have a chat with them quite a lot. But we are on Walton-on-Thames Caravan and Camping Club site this weekend.
Yes.
We got a lovely greeting from Julie as we walked in.
Yep.
And Steve, who's the other warden, who immediately said, am I going to be on your video?
Yeah, knew you straight away.
He did, yeah.
So,
yeah, but
they're really, really nice.
Nice and helpful. Lovely site.
We've been given some hints and tips and nice things to go see.
Tash and John, Life Beyond Bricks, go watch them too.
Yeah, go watch them too.
They came here for their wedding anniversary, was it?
Yep, their 10th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
They came here and stayed here and then went
About a
to
couple of weeks ago.
Hampton Court Palace. So if you want a sneaky preview of what Hampton Court Palace looks like if we get there, go and have a look at them. And it looks amazing. I had no idea it was like where Henry VIII lived and whatnot. So yeah, good stuff.
Cook's back to normal again now. Got over his little belly issues. Having fun in the fields. Hiya, pal. Where is it? Go find it. Where is it, Coop? Another baking warm day already. It's only about 9:30. It's 28 degrees. Eek. It's going to be a hot one today. So get him out for a big run this morning. And we can get him in the shade for the rest of the day then.
I'm telling you, the sky is blue, the sun is high. I'm sitting here on my own. I think of you, you're on my mind, you know. To me that's alright. Green grass on my neighbor's lawn. Maybe I should take a stroll. And to me that's alright.
cooking up some more stuff in the remoska today because we have plenty sun. So I did try to get ahead of myself yesterday by cooking some potatoes on the barbecue while it was just kind of running out of steam. Yeah, it didn't do anything particularly, so won't be doing that again. So instead we have raw potatoes going in. So we've got potatoes, Cornish early potatoes, and some left over there. Some bacon I did manage to cook on the barbecue, some cheese, and some southern fried chicken. And it's all going to go in there. And I've got a little bit of leftover gnocchi. Shocking, I know. But a little bit of leftover gnocchi I think I'm going to chuck in there as well, so it doesn't go off. And that's our lunch today. And of course, Skeeter's barbecue sauce, because why wouldn't you? Drizzle a bit of oil in there. Bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to give these 10 minutes before I put the gnocchi in. I did cook the chicken on the barbecue as well yesterday. Don't know if I said that before, but the chicken and the bacon is pre-cooked, so it's kind of will speed up the process a little bit. It's going to be the potatoes that take the longest in here. Pop the gnocchi in. You can see in there a bit. And me. Yep, so the gnocchi's in. So that's been 10 minutes now. I've popped in a little bit of hot water as well just to help with the steam in there. That's been in now for another 20 minutes and it is bubbling nicely. You can see it's all bubbling up, and the potatoes seem to be getting soft because I could stick me plastic doobry in it. So I have sliced up bacon and chicken, so I'll take that off carefully because that's blinking hot. It's going nicely. She says missing the pot with half of the stuff. That exciting, you see. That exciting, you see. And if you watch that clip back, you will see that in good Mandy fashion, I burnt myself. I'm not sticking the finger up, but look, I burnt myself on the remoska lid that I just said, be careful because it's very hot. So this is a day in the life of how much of an accident-prone doofus Mandy is. So this beer is my first beer of the day, and it's for medicinal purposes because I'm using the bottle to cool my finger down. So there you go. So quick check, and it's looking good. Look at that. Ooh. Just going to put me some barbecue sauce on and grate some cheese, and 5 more minutes and we should be good. It's not me trumping, it's the bottle. There is so much heat coming off that thing that I've switched it off just to see if the fact that it's like a little oven in there carries on cooking by itself. So I'm hoping that'll be the case. So let's see how it goes. After a quick run around my coop and waiting for John, whole other story, I think it's ready. So we've got my plate, John's plate, and then, oh, look at that. Oh, it smells amazing. So that took about an hour, which isn't practical when you're on hookup, or when you're not on hookup, sorry, when we're just on solar. I mean, bearing in mind it's been slightly overcast, but it's been banging today, and I had to switch everything off because it got down to about 87-88%, and there's not enough time in the day really to top up.
Now if it's cloudy, I would say don't use it. If it's banging solar, then yeah, use it. We've got a 30 amp solar controller and this takes 33 amps. So even if it's banging sunshine all day, it's still going to deplete our batteries. However, if you can just use it like Mandy says for half an hour or 45 minutes in a day, then you're going to recoup. So use it in the middle of the day, even though we've come down now, it should give us the rest of the day to recoup that. So we're back up at 100%. Yep.
But it's, I mean, it's a great little thing. I think most of the time it's going to be used on hookup. Or I need to stop fasting, and this is the big thing, because I don't eat until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're kind of losing the prime top up your batteries time, aren't we?
Yeah, and the fact that we start off in the day most of the time, as soon as the sun's up it starts to charge. So when we get up about 9 o'clock, Yes, we do like a lay-in.
You get up at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you don't, do you?
I like my coffee in bed.
But yeah, by the time we get up at 9 o'clock, we're at 100%. But wait until 2 to cook. We are using, you know, losing a couple of hours at least there.
Yeah, so maybe have a rethink of eating times if you're going to use the remoska.
Yeah.
It is a cracking bit of kit though. It gets nice and hot, doesn't it? It cooks everything through.
Can't wait to try what people have said, like baked potatoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, baked potatoes, a whole small roast chicken. You can make focaccia, whatever you call it. That thing, that bread. No, not the swear word. And you can make bread in it, and you can bake cakes and stuff. So we will be trying the whole thing. This remoska was sent to us by Lakeland, so thank you very much, Lakeland. It's a whiz to clean up as well, which is brilliant for it to, because I hate washing up. And so it's just dead easy. You just literally give it a wipe round and it's all clean. The non-stick is amazing. So yeah, it is a cracking piece of kit.
Anyway, let's eat.
Yeah, let's eat. Starving. Look at that though.
For those of you that say you've no greens on your plate, there you go, people.
Mandy does.
Mandy does, yeah.
Can I eat now?
Yeah, go on then. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I'm going to try mine. Obviously mine doesn't have the green and stuff colours that Mandy's does.
It's called salad sweetheart.
No, mine doesn't have that.
You make it real, you're the one I want. And to me, we are just like art. You are like me to my autumn rain. And I know that, baby, I want. Moving down a lonely road, carrying a heavy load, looking for that someone to hold.
That's me. Mandy's a hard taskmaster, you know. I've been on almost full power and then beeping at her, oi, slow down.
I only use my assist when pulling out roads.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're fit, I'm not. So, what you can see in the background is Hampton Court Palace.
And we're absolute skinflints, so we're not paying to get in.
No, so we're just going to ride around the outside, have a shufty.
We go along the riverbanks and stuff. But to say, it's not that we're absolute skinflints. We do like doing stuff like this. It's just that we kind of got stuck on Moseley Moor.
Yeah.
We've got like a window of opportunity so Coopy doesn't get too hot.
Yeah.
Because we got stuck on Moseley Moor, we now don't have enough time to go in there.
No.
So it would be a waste of money because we wouldn't be able to give it the time that it needs.
But we're back another time. It's a nice site and everything. So
it's a wonderful site and it's not expensive at all.
If you are wondering about Coop as well, they've got all the fans on, the Truma blow air fan systems on for cooling down, and both roof vent fans on and stuff like that. So
and
it's
got
all
his cooling jacket on.
And we have obviously, you know, we've got cameras inside that can tell.
We can monitor him, and
it's
nice and early in the morning.
Thermostat nearby as well, so we can see what the temperature is inside.
Yeah, and it is early in the morning. Yeah. So it's not going to get too warm at all. John's melting because of me. It's not bad at all.
So yeah, quite a nice little area really.
I love it around here. It's very very posh. It's a shame that it's just a bit too much of a ride out for that teppanyaki restaurant we've just gone past. I like a bit of teppanyaki, mate.
And the pub as well.
Oh, and the pub.
You came in, you shook my peace. You tore down my walls with ease. You turned dust into gold. You make it real, you're the one I want. And to me, we are just like art. You are like me to my autumn rain. And I know that, baby, I want. Yeah.
He was fast asleep. When we walked in the van, he looked up, it was like, and it was very, very cool
nice
in there.
And cool,
it was
lots
lovely.
of air.
So,
well, that thing, I don't know if we've mentioned it before, you dunk that in water, put it on him, and it gives him about 2 hours, and it's ice cold. comes and sits next to you, it's lovely.
It'll need refreshing in a bit. You can tell because it's going light blue in places. Hi, buddy.
Oh.
Hi, it's so lovely.
Oh.
Hello, lovely. So it'll start getting crispy in a bit, no doubt. So I just dunk it in the fire bucket, and now we stopped drinking out of it because look at him. You missed my fire bucket. Get a drink. Oh, I've just reminded him about drinks.
Drinkies? Oh yeah, I'll have one of them.
I remember them. Bless him. But no, that was good. It was enough of Hampton Court Palace for now, I think. I'd like to go back again.
Yeah, but we need to probably see if we can park up the van in a little car park there. Because there is a car park just as you drove in on the left.
Handy.
So we'll have to see if the van would be acceptable for the car park.
In the, yeah, that would be lovely actually.
Is this me being a bit anal or not? But to bring the weight closer to the axle, the wheels there, I've moved the bikes the other way around. In fact, I've loaded the van differently. Put all the heavy stuff that side, including the ramps and the ladder and everything. And the bikes, most of the weight is there in the frame and the batteries. So I've put them against that side. So there's less weight right at the back. So, what do you think?
Nerd. That's what I think.
Comment section down below. Is John's weight loading of the garage a bit anal? Or does it make sense to people? Let me know in the comment section down below.
When we were at the Huntsman with Dave and Joe and Mebby and Sarah, we had the best halloumi fries, no offence Daz, best halloumi fries we have ever had. So I've been Googling to figure out how I can do it myself. And it seems the secret is in a light dusting of flour. So I have halloumi, I have oil. We're forward facing a little bit, forward down, so there's a little puddle here which I'm going to cook them in, and this part of the pan I'm going to cook croquettes in. We have rain, I think. Raining?
Rain.
I just said that. It's raining.
Raining.
It's raining. Anyway, so obviously that's my plate and that's John's plate, but he's not having all of them, but I'm going to cook them in the pan.
What's missing off there, just to let you know. I know you do the cooking and everything, but there's just something missing.
Yes, there is.
Just something missing, that's all.
Barbecue shredded beef is in the oven at the minute, so we've got about another 5 minutes on that. And then I'll slap this big bag of barbecue sauce on. Wee, not on camera. So yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to see how these halloumi fries turn out, because normally you just get like a little bit of golden brownness on them, but the ones that we had at the pub were epic. They were literally coloured like a proper halloumi fry.
Crunch and everything. Ooh, yeah.
So that's what's going on in the van today. That's looking good. At least it's all sizzling away nicely. See, I'm normally not a big fan of even shallow frying. I'll dry fry everything, and that's like years and years and years of being on Slimming World. However, it is extra virgin olive oil and it smells amazing. That's what they've turned out like. Aww. Everything else is good to go. Excuse the ice maker in the background. Pulled slow cooked beef sandwiches, cheese and potato croquettes. And these num 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 num. And I've got my sweet chilli sauce all ready to go.
Watch out, you got the washing in the background. But yeah, it's van life.
Van life.
So I'll spin it around. You can get a full view. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm really interested in all of it, but this is new halloumi fries, and not only that, but some new recipe to try and match what we had in a restaurant a couple of weeks back.
They should be crispy on the outside and soft in the middle. You good?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
No squeaky teeth or anything.
Really?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, don't talk with your mouth full, John. People don't like that.
They are brilliant.
No sauce or anything. You're a heathen.
Why?
You need this.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going in. I'm going in. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Listen.
No squeakiness.
And crunchy.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're amazing. So this morning, this little chap did something quite unique. We were in bed up there, and he normally sleeps there. And then he comes to say hello at the bottom of the stairs, and we let him up. Because why wouldn't you, little cutie? And then he starts getting a bit fidgety. And fidgety normally means needs a toilet or something like that. So we let him down.
And just as I was getting dressed.
Yeah, you were mid-dressed. I was actually still under the covers. And we had a punami. Oh, so he's still not alright. He's had about 3 days where he's been okay. But something's off him again, and Mandy's done a bit of a thinking, and you reckon he's got...
So there's been 3 times recently that he's had a problem. First time when we were with everybody, Great Yarmouth Way. No,
oh yeah, yeah,
because
ice cream, wasn't it?
He had an ice cream.
Yeah.
Then the other day it had, I thought it was vegan steak bake that caused the problem, but he'd also had some of my leftover cheese toasty.
Yeah.
And yesterday I gave him some cheese. Bearing in mind that we know since Coop's puppy training when he was 6 months old, he's been on cubes of cheese. We went through the whole thing to make sure that he was okay having it. You know, they're trying a bit, see if he has any bad reactions. He never had a reaction to dairy ever in his entire life.
Oh, the camera's rolling, so he needs a drink. Which is good though, means he's hydrated.
Yes, that's good, good, good. So because those 3 things have happened and he's not been having an awful lot of dairy at all lately, I'm thinking that he's built up an intolerance to it. I mean, it happened with me with whey protein, didn't it?
Yeah.
So I used to have whey protein when I was working out a lot. Then all of a sudden, reactions similar to Cooper's, I should think. And then I had to go on soy protein because I couldn't have the whey. I'm alright with milk and stuff, but not as good as I used to be.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So poor little pal. I think you might have to go on a no cheese diet, because it don't really give him anything else, really, do we? For that's dairy.
No, not at all.
So.
And I need some Pepto.
Yeah, because Mandy's is a bit hungover. Get well soon, boobs. And some cuddles. Oh, he's a good boy. So as we said, Cooper had a little bit of an accident this morning, and despite our best efforts at the time, we felt that it was probably best just to give it a proper good scrub. Now the beauty about this, as opposed to some of you said, oh, get carpets made, the beauty about this stuff is that it's rubber backed, so nothing makes it through the floor. The downside to that is obviously it's a bit stiff or whatever, but when you need to clean it up, it means you can give it a good scrubbing like Mandy's doing now, and you don't get wet everywhere over the floor.
Nope, I mean, I'm giving it all a good scrub inside. I'm going to put it outside in a bit to dry off in the sunshine, but literally I've got washing up liquid and a brush and effort.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if you can see the lab done up to there.
Yeah, it does show, yeah.
It's I did clean the patch over there that needed it, and then it was a really, really clean patch, so I've had to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's nice, it's like new, and I've got to do the step carpets as well now, because look at the difference.
How dare you not do the step carpets?
It'll be sparkly clean in no time at all.
Yay! We interject this video with a quick broadcast message. It's really weird, but obviously sometimes you get messages that you don't quite understand. And for the last week or so, we've been getting messages like, why do you delete messages on your channel? Or what was the other one? I hope
no one disagrees
with you. So we thought we'd really go over it. There are 2 things why your message may not be shown once you've typed it in on YouTube. The first one is all the automated filters and systems that stop swear words or things that are considered to be of a sexual nature, or links to other people's videos or websites. Nasty stuff. Let's just leave it at nasty
and anything
stuff.
that's bothered us before for being really nasty, those words are in the filter.
Yeah. And then secondary to that is whatever Mandy and I might deem to be inappropriate. Either it doesn't fit in with the particular video and the message of the video, or, you know, a lot of you like to have a go at fat people in the thing, so those messages
we don't do unkind.
No.
There's absolutely no reason for it, and there's no reason why we should allow those messages to stay there. It's just not nice.
The way we look at it is we want to keep up everything with the kind of the message of the channel, which is positivity and a community where we all help each other. So negativity will never really make it unless it's an important negative message that you want to portray. So say for example someone put a message about the review I did of the car stereo, and they put it's cheap Chinese rubbish and it'll blow up or something.
Yeah.
So the first one is that's negative in the way that makes everything that's made in China look like it's rubbish. So no, that's not right.
It's an assumption.
Yeah,
it's an assumption. That's actually, you know.
Yeah, if someone would have left a message with, I've had 4 of those in the last 2 months and they all blow up, then fair enough, that's a good bit of info and that'd be left in there. So just a bit of bear in mind. And don't forget, it's both of us that do this, so a lot of you assume that it's me, but no, Sassy Pants Mandy does it too.
I know. I don't take any messing. Honestly, if you are unkind to anybody, regardless of if they're my friends or my husband or family or not, it doesn't matter. I don't do unkind because I've had enough of it.
Yeah.
I've had enough, and there's no need. There is no need. So those, they just go.
Yeah.
They just go. So if you're not going to be nice, then that's all I can say.
And I'm not back to normal video message now.
So just finishing off at this wonderful stop in Bolton-on-Thames, is it? It's been an absolutely lovely 3 nights we've stayed here. Look at those clouds in the background too. So we're just getting ready, as you can see. Mr. Gadget getting ready to do his thing. So water and toilet emptying time before we get on our way. It's good stuff. I get the fun job. Well, I'd rather be doing this than emptying the loo. Hi Steve. Hi Steve. What are you watching? Thanks for looking after us. See how many of you need a wee now? Like me.
So quick update. Remember I said yesterday or the day before I was packing the van, and was I being a bit anal about packing everything closer to the rear axle? Because I mean, weight's weight. If it's in the van, it's the same weight. But my thought was that if the weight is closer to the axle, it makes stability of the van a little bit better. And yes, it appears it does make a difference. So when you're overtaking on a motorway, and you know, you usually get that little buffeting thing because the air pressure changes between you and the vehicle next to you, especially if it's a big truck or something like that. And it usually makes the van wobble quite a bit. It doesn't do that so much anymore. Seems a lot more stable going around bends and all that kind of stuff as well. Like I say, it's not really made anything difference to accelerating or stuff like that because it's still the same weight, but just thought I would update you to let you know, yes, it does make a difference if you can get your weight in the middle of your axles or as close to the axle extremities. Yes, it's worthwhile. See? Things you learn on this channel.
Look.
Do you know what you're having there?
No?
No.
Can't decide between chicken or they do like a sweet chili steak with peppers and melted cheese. Have that in a wrap.
Ooh.
The size of that.
Now, this might look like a lot of food.
That's because it is.
It is.
Definitely is.
There are 3 of us. That's Darren's.
1.
And that's mine. There's another one of mine in there for later. And Mandy's trying to decide which one to go through for those. But obviously she'll probably have half and half and save the rest for later. So honestly, we are not overweight. We don't eat too much food. It's all a myth.
And it's healthy.
It is. Look, Mandy's got...
I've got, look, it's one of my 5
salad.
a day. Look.
Look, salad.
I've got a salad for later.
Thumbs up for Caz Bar. You hang on, what?
I've got a salad for later.
Get out. Get out.
Those of you know me know that's a
I
lie.
thought you were my friend.
Considering he's just freaked out because
Yeah.
there's that little piece of lettuce on his thing.
So, Caz Bar, out of 10.
10.
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, I was going to say 11.
Yeah, you said out of 10 and you can't physically go more than 10.
Yeah,
so
110%. That's
there's
11.
no such thing. No such thing.
Oh, there is.
That's why you both are nearly vomiting them, because you've got 100% and then you've gone and forced that extra 10%.
Yeah, the 10%'s like up to there. Anyway, it's been nice seeing you, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can piss off now.
See you later.
Colorize, colorize. One kiss was all it took. Colorize, colorize. The oldest trick in the book. Colorize, colorize. I see the love in your eyes so clearly now. For the first time.
This is why I love these park-ups so much. Plenty of space for coop. Walk round, lovely views. There's a canal just over the back there as well, so you've got loads of people basically living in the canal boats, just as we're living in the motorhome. So it seems really quite a nice synergy really to park up here. They're sort of moored up there, and we get to share the same scenery. Like I say, Coop loves it, gets to wander around, and we like it because we get nice quiet spots. My particular search on Google Maps is usually I will look for remote spots near water with a car park that's as off-road as I can find, really, not muddy. And that's basically my little remit, really. Oh, you got moops. You got a ball. Oh, ball. Oh, go on then, you
Are
get
you
it.
going to do it?
Go on then, mummy.
You're too close, bud.
Slimy balls.
You ready?
Anyway, Cooper's feeling a little bit better now, as you can see. Little tail's going.
Well, the funny thing is he's been feeling like this the whole time.
Yeah.
He's not changed how he is.
No, he
just
doesn't
had
look-
the raging squits.
Yeah, he doesn't look ill, doesn't act ill. He's just got a poorly tum. But as you can see, he's full of beans. Well, he's not actually full of beans. We're not giving him anything.
Nope.
But he might have something to eat later.
Yeah, we've got some rice and got some eggs.
Rice and eggs, baby.
And I was going to give him Greek yogurt, but if I'm on my dairy thing, I don't think I'm going to give him any of that.
No.
Coop, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, you got your bum in nettles. Oh no, don't do it. Ugh, nettle bum. Nettle bum. Let's see how long it takes Cooper to notice that I'm not here. Hey buddy, where you been? Do you think you'd lost me? Oh, you daft nana. Come on.
So I do get a lot of messages saying, have we just seen you on the A62 or going through Southport, or you've been on the M25 or something? So I thought I'd do a quick kind of like little preview of the van now, so you can kind of work out it's us. So you know it's us, I've taken the bike rack off the back. So there's no little bike rack on there, and no blue, they're called sand bridges or land bridges, something like that. So that's all gone. The reason why we did that is because we wasn't using it, and obviously it's just on the back, and I thought just take it off and save a little bit of weight. It was actually quite a surprise. I think it was about 12 kilos, 15 kilos of weight, and you can actually tell it's gone off the back. So quite impressed with that actually. The van feels far more stable going down the road, and yeah, not wallowing around and everything like that. So that's the back anyway. So the other thing that you can tell as well is you can tell it's us because not many have got those tyres on. And for the people that were asking about the tyres, still absolutely brilliant, we love them. Currently running 57 psi on the back and 55 psi in the front. What can you see from the side? Well, those are the distinctive graphics. The only real well you can tell it's us is you've got the cameras up at the corner up there. There's not really much else that kind of says it's ours. It's still pretty much like a factory standard one. I may at some stage paint the grille matte black or satin black like I did on the last van. I think that might look a bit better than silver. And on this side, again, it's just the standard graphics that came with it. There isn't really much other than, again, right at the top there, so up there, there's the little cameras as well. So yeah, I mean, the easiest way to tell it's us, in all fairness, it's the reg. So yeah, that's something I thought I'd go into a bit of detail about, because people do keep saying that, and people keep asking about the tyres and that kind of stuff as well. So there you go, bit of info about the tyres, the tyre pressures we run, and a bit of info if you are going down the road and you see us, or you think it's us, then you'll know. Obviously on the side there, that's one little thing, but the reg will give the rest away. So I hope you've all had a good week. Hope you've all been out there enjoying yourselves and everything. And we'll still catch you next week.
We will.
So,
take care now.
Take care now. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.